Ed, I got a problem. I need to discuss it with someone.
You got a problem. I'm here for you, buddy. What's wrong?
The alphabet.
The alphabet?
Yeah, the alphabet. It's all screwed up.
What are you talking about?
A, B, C, D. So far, so good, right?
Yeah.
E, F, G, H. Well, that H right there, that's the first trouble spot.
What's wrong with H?
Now, the other letters are named after what they sound like.
Yeah.
B has a buh, D has a duh. But on H, where's the huh in H?
There is none.
Exactly. So why we got to rename it he. Then you got A, B, C, D, E, F, G, he, I, J, K. You see what I'm saying?
He?
Yeah. And then there's Q, which everybody knows sounds like qua, as in queen. So goodbye Q, hello Q.
What is it, your new stand-up act?
No, I'm serious. We got to start like a grassroots campaign. Q. It's the right thing to do.
My heavens.
The biggest problem of all, the one that keeps me up at night.
What's that?
W. Who's a jackass called a W? From now on, I'm calling it a woo.
Are we done?
Well, I should be called ye. Now we're done.
Ed, I think you ought to know that Frankie is in your office bawling her eyes out in a most unprofessional manner. Shall I fire her for you?
Oh, man, it must be about Leon.
Ponce de Leon?
Leon, her ex-boyfriend. I better go see if she's okay. Thanks for the ride.
Yeah. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, he, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, woo, X, Y, N, Z.
Frankie, what's the matter?
Ed, you're back from lunch. Nothing. I'm fine. Let's work. A lot of time. Truth and justice. Let's do it.
Frankie, well, hold on a second. What do you got there?
Plane ticket to Houston for this weekend. Leon sent it.
How come?
He wants me to fly down there so we can try and work things out.
Oh, you gonna go?
Oh, yes. Yes. I've made my decision. I'm flying down to Houston so we can try and work things out.
Are you sure? You sound...
Of course. I love Leon. Leon is amazing.
Right.
Amazing, but stubborn as a mule, which is what triggered the whole breakup thing. But you know what? I can't blame him for that, because I'm even stubborner. I'm queen of the mules. Yet we always work things out. We always have.
So you and Leon have broken up and gotten back together a few times?
A few hundred.
Gotcha.
You know what? To be honest, Ed, there's always been this little part of me that thinks maybe, just maybe, Leon isn't the one. I mean, maybe he is, but maybe he isn't. Maybe the reason we keep getting back together is
because it's safe.
Yeah.
You know what? Don't go to Houston.
What?
Don't go to Houston. You know, you're only gonna get sucked back in. Maybe it's time to move on.
You think?
Well, you know, it's just my advice. You know, and you do whatever your heart or your brain or whatever organ it is that you trust tells you to do. But in my experience, the relationships that you have to struggle with, they never end up working out in the long run. The ones that work, well, they just plain work.
So, how are things going with Sean the fireman?
Okay.
Are things heating up? Is it getting a little smoky?
Not just yet.
Why? What are you waiting for?
Oh, we're taking it slow. You know, his wife just passed away a year ago, so, you know.
Right.
Although I do feel a first kiss coming on.
Really? Why is that?
He invited me over to watch the meteor shower with him.
Ooh, que romantico.
Yeah, young Ryan will also be joining us.
Less romantico.
It's all right, the kid loves me. Besides, he's got to go to bed at some point, right?
Hi, Ryan.
Hey, Miss Vesey.
Hey, Ryan.
Good afternoon, Principal Hudson.
Getting psyched about those meteors?
Oh, my, yes. I'll see you.
Like I said, kid loves me.
Jerry, how's my man? Yeah, El Boogie. Nothing but love for you, honey. Berkowitz, how's about some skizzin' for the chess cats? Kaboom, y'all!
Kaboom, y'all?
Money Mark, you are looking svelte.
What are you so obnoxiously happy about?
You might want to sit down for this.
There's nowhere to sit.
With the floor. Sit on the floor. Sit somewhere.
These are new pants. I'm not doing that.
All right. You ready for this? Last night, I, Warren P. Cheswick, became a man.
You got bar mitzvahed?
I lost my virginity.
You did? To a girl?
No, Vanico. To a woman. To God's most perfect creation, Stella Vesey.
Holy crap! Nice going, Cheswick. I mean, she's...
Oh, careful, dog. That's my girlfriend you're talking about.
Your girlfriend?
Yeah. We had sex, didn't we?
Yeah, but she's 28.
We're both old souls. Plus, I'm in love, man. I'm in love. I'm in love. I'm in love. I'm in love. I'm in love.
There's only one person who can bowl 300 every time out, and it ain't Dick Weber, and it ain't Earl Anthony. It's Jesus. Yes, sir, folks, Jesus bowls a perfect game every time out. Now, sure, y'all might bowl 300 now and then, friend, but can you do it every time? Jesus can. You watch old Jesus roll the ball with perfect form.
Sir, are you
What
okay?
happened?
Well, there's been an accident.
That sucks. God, I wrecked my car. Jeez, I wrecked my damn car.
You're okay? You can move?
Yeah, I can move. There's a patch of ice back there the size of the Caspian Sea.
Okay, hold on. You're gonna be fine.
No, fine. He says, like my car's like a Frito. I'm feeling dizzy.
Yes, hello, listen, there's been an accident on Route 327. Yeah, I think it's 9.
Hey, get out of my lap. What are you doing?
Hey, come on, we gotta get to this thing's gonna blow. We gotta get out. I got you. Come on, ready it up.
No, my thumb. Let's go.
Wow. What a cool telescope.
We got it when Ryan was 7. Did all the research himself, picked out the best one.
That's amazing. Ryan, what's the magnification?
The magnification is what makes little itty-bitty things look like big giant things.
Yes, I know what the word means. I was asking.
It magnifies to 300 times. It has a light grasp of 19.6 square inches, a focal length of 1,540 millimeters, an f ratio of f over 12.1, and a 6x30 finder scope. That answer your question?
Yes.
Super. Dad, can we go out? We're gonna miss everything.
Yeah, in a minute, Ryan. Hey, why don't you grab us a couple sodas?
Coming right up.
Sorry. Ryan and I haven't had a lot of, guests.
Don't worry about it. It's fine. It must be weird having the principal around.
Exactly. And our friendship must be odd for him. But he'll get used to it.
Heads up.
Are you thinking about me?
Hey there, Warren.
You were thinking about me, weren't you? I can tell.
I was reading my book.
And thinking about me, though, right? Like when you come to a comma during the pauses.
Guilty as charged.
Yeah, I can't stop thinking about you either. Last night was so awesome. You were like some rare, mythological creature, like Pegasus. Your silver wings bathed in the moonlight, your haunches gleaming.
My hunches?
Will you listen to me? You see what you do to me?
Warren, I'm glad that you had a great time last night.
Oh, God, yeah, I did. And did you, Stella? Did you have fun too?
Absolutely.
Yeah. So, did I do okay?
You did great.
thought so. I really felt like I hit my groove, like around the halfway point. So I was gonna ask you, where do you want to live?
Live.
Yeah, when I graduate from high school, well, we could live anywhere, I guess, but I was looking into some Arizona. They have like these weird energy vortexes.
Sounds cool. Listen, Warren, I have to go. I have some stuff to do.
Okay, cool. Great. So tomorrow night?
I can't. Carol's insisting that we have dinner. Speaking of Carol, I don't want her to know about us.
Oh, no problem. I can do that. So the night after that, are we on?
Sure.
Great.
Good night, Warren.
Good night, honey.
So you got him away from the car, and then what?
Well, then I wrapped him in a blanket so he wouldn't go into shock, and I waited for the ambulance.
Is he gonna be okay?
Yeah, they said he'd be fine. He got lucky, I guess.
Yeah, lucky you drove by. You're a hero, a bona fide hero. I know what you're thinking.
What's that?
You're wishing the car had blown up, so you'd have a better story.
How'd you know?
I just know. Oh, by the way, I took your advice.
What?
I returned the plane ticket to Leon. Time to move on.
Good, I think that's smart.
Ed Stevens.
That's me.
You've been served.
You're kidding me. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
What is it?
Mr. Herzog, the guy I pulled from the car, he's suing me for $10,000.
Why?
I broke his thumb.
Teddy, my boy, it's so great to see you again. Can I call you Teddy?
No, I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt for sake and assume there's been some kind of misunderstanding here.
No, Teddy, there's not.
Mr. Herzog, I pulled you out of a flaming wreck, and now you're suing me?
You should thank him. He saved your life.
Like Ellie did. I came through that accident with barely a scratch, then this genius comes along and starts to get all heroic on my ass. Now look.
Okay, look, I'm sorry I broke your thumb, but come on.
My client earns his living through the precision use of his digits. His thumb will heal, but it will never function again at full capacity.
What are you, a classical pianist?
No, not exactly.
A brain surgeon?
You're getting warmer.
What then?
Mr. Herzog is a very high-end, much in-demand builder of ships in bottles.
Ships in bottles?
How is that warmer?
His thumbs are his livelihood, Mr. Stevens.
There's a lot of tweezer work involved.
I don't believe this.
Now, I know that you're a busy man, so I'm going to give you a chance to keep this out of court. We'll settle for $8,000.
No. You're not getting a dime out of me, Fonseca. And Mr. Herzog, I'm the only guy that cared enough to pull over on the side of the road and help you out. You ought to be ashamed of yourself.
We hear what you're saying. $7,500.
Get out now. I'll see you in court.
Looking forward to it, Teddy.
When I get in a courtroom, I can't wait to get in the courtroom with those guys. I don't know. There's no word. There's no word what I'm going to do to those guys. There's only a sound, and that sound is. Arg!
You're gonna argue them?
I didn't say arg. I said arg!
Ed, forgive me if I'm out of place, but have you ever heard the saying, he represents himself?
As a fool for a client. Yeah, I know. But not this time. Not this case, okay? This case is too important to trust some other lawyer.
Not even me?
You?
Yeah. Let me represent you.
I don't know, Frankie. I don't know.
Why not? You don't think I can handle it?
No, it's not that. It's just you've never tried a case by yourself before.
But you have to have your first one, right? Don't you think I'm ready?
Yeah, I do think you're ready.
Ed, let me help you. I'll give it everything I got.
Okay.
Yes! Arg!
Close.
Vanacore.
Cheswick, you look like Ratso Rizzo.
Yeah, I was up all night on the computer. Check out what I made for Stella.
The Men of Warren Cheswick.
Isn't that great? Yeah, I borrowed costumes from the drama club. I had a few of them around on my own, but...
Good God.
How adorable is that? She'll love it, right?
You can't give her this, Warren.
Why not?
Because you're playing this the wrong way. I mean, all the cutesy little gifts, all the lovey-dovey, oopy-goopy junk, you're gonna smother the woman.
You think?
Yes. I mean, she is a worldly, experienced 28-year-old, okay? You're acting like a puppy who's just tasted his first sausage.
Okay, calendar's out. Listen, we have a date tonight. What should we do?
How about dinner and a movie?
No way. Too basic. Unless I could take her to the Sundance Film Festival.
Just take her to the Smiling Goat, Cheswick, okay? Just hang out, talk, get to know each other like normal adults.
You're right. Okay, that's what I'll do. But listen, you sure about the calendar?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Stella! Oh, you're home.
Hey, sister.
Come on in. Sit down. Your meatloaf's getting cold.
Wow, meatloaf. What's the occasion?
Oh, no occasion.
Come on, the meatloaf, the fruit punch. This is just like when you and Dad tried to talk me out of moving to Poland.
Well, you can relax. I just wanted to, catch up a little.
All right.
So, how are things going?
Great.
Good. It's good. What are you doing with yourself, your days, really?
You know, the usual. Training for the America's Cup.
I guess, I was wondering if you had given any thought to, your future jobs, that kind of thing.
I knew it. There truly is no such thing as a free meatloaf.
Stella, look, I know you're gonna kick and scream, but Miss McGreevy down at the bookstore is hiring, and I know you have bookstore experience, so
You want me to apply?
Actually, I set up an interview for you.
Carol!
What? What? I was at the bookstore. I saw the sign that she was hiring. I thought that you...
Yeah.
Well, would you, please, for me?
Sure, Mom.
Good.
Oriental. I'm out.
Wow. Good game, Molly. You really know what you're doing.
I just got lucky with the dice.
And that concludes our post-game wrap-up. Stay tuned for Action News at 11.
So how'd you trounce us like that, huh? Come on, give it up.
All right, truthfully, I had you guys from the moment we picked our pieces. I call it thimble theory.
Thimble theory.
Yeah. I chose the thimble, the humble thimble, while you and Ryan chose the top hat and the sports car prestige pieces.
So?
So I knew you two would battle it out over Boardwalk and Park Place and all the other fancy spots while I quietly made my move and became a powerful slumlord. Slumlord is the only way to go in Monopoly.
My God, this is humbling.
Now, if someone challenges me for the thimble, well, then I know I'm in trouble. Same with the iron and the wheelbarrow. Of course, the Scotty dog, well, the Scotty dog's kind of a wild card.
You are a Monopoly genius.
Sexy, isn't it?
Court is now in order.
Mr. Herzog, when Mr. Stevens came over to your car, what did he do?
Well, he pulled me out of it.
Did you ask him to pull you out of the car?
No,
Did you say you needed his help?
not at all.
You a witness?
There are flames coming up from the car. The impact is severe. You didn't ask for help. Is it possible you weren't thinking clearly at that moment, Mr. Herzog?
No, I was thinking clearly.
But what if you had a concussion?
I didn't have a concussion
How do you know? The impact was pretty big.
because I had an MRI done.
Yes, you did, Mr. Herzog. You had an MRI. And why did you have that MRI? Wasn't it to be sure you didn't have a concussion? So if you weren't sure whether or not you had a concussion, is it reasonable to expect that Mr. Stevens would be sure whether or not you had a concussion? And if you had a concussion, isn't it possible that you wouldn't have had the wherewithal to ask for help getting out of a burning car? Mr. Stevens saw a man trapped in a burning car. He didn't have an MRI machine with him.
Objection.
Withdrawn. Nothing further.
Thank you, Miss Hector. Court is in recess.
Did you see me? I was like a junkyard dog in that courtroom.
You were.
Not a regular dog.
Nope.
Not a show dog.
Nope.
A junkyard dog.
Junkyard dog.
That's right, Pepe.
Did you just call me Pepe?
Yeah, I'm drunk with success.
Well, I think that's a good thing. What?
Oh, for a second there, I just thought of Leon. He would have gotten a kick out of seeing me in court today. It's okay, though. I made the right choice in staying here.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah. Stuckyville reminds me a lot of my hometown in Maine. We had the friendly local bar, the cool bowling alley. Not as cool as this one.
Thank you.
You know what this town is missing is a super cheap drive-in movie theater. Always cheered me up when things got tough.
Oh, yeah? What was your favorite movie at the old Super Chief?
I can answer you in one word. Serpico. Saw it 17 times.
Is that right?
Miss Hector, this came for you.
Thank you.
Frankie, what's...
It's private. Thank you.
Oh, step aside, people! Make way for the hose man!
Brian. You have something to say to me?
No, I'm good.
Look, I am sorry about the telescope. I'm sorry that you missed the meteor shower. I know that you and your dad had a tradition.
No, that's incorrect.
What?
Me, my dad, and my mom had a tradition. Now, are you going to punish me, or can I go?
I'm not going to punish you, Ryan.
Why not?
Because I just want to figure out a way for the three of us to be friends.
Friends? That's hilarious. You don't want to be friends with my dad.
Yes, I do. I do, Ryan. I just want the three of us to...
I saw you the other night. I saw you kissing him. That's why you're not going to punish me.
Look, Ryan, What are you doing?
I'm standing on my chair. You going to punish me now? I don't think so.
Ryan, get down.
How about now, Principal Hudson, huh? Are you going to give me a detention?
No.
No, that's right. You're not. You know why? Because you can't do anything. Because I'm untouchable. That's right. You can't do anything. You can't do anything to me at all. What are you gonna do? You're not gonna do anything. You're not gonna do anything at all because I'm untouchable.
Mr. Noel, a month's detention starting today. Now you better get at this desk before I call security. Now.
Oh, I'm a huge cinema fan. Yeah, I think I'd really like to direct films one day. I mean, imagine yourself married to, like, the white Spike Lee.
Yeah, Spike Lee's cool.
Totally, yeah. Except for the way he always calls the movies a joint.
Oh, what?
You know, it's always like, do the right thing, a Spike Lee joint. It's so annoying. If I ever try and pull that crap, you'll give me a reality check, right?
Sure. Warren, we...
Hey, everybody! Welcome to Couples Night at the Goats. Tonight we're going to liven things up a little bit with a little thing we like to call the couples game. It's, it's like the newlywed game, but for couples. So who wants to play? Come on, let's see some hands.
Oh, we gotta do this.
What?
Yeah, of course. I mean, we'll kick ass at this.
Warren, we're not a... What if someone sees us?
What, like Carol? We'll tell her that we were just fooling around. Come on, this is super... Over here, adorable couple over here. Oh, this is in the bag.
Frankie, where's Ed? Aha, you've noticed too.
Noticed what?
That Ed is gone. That Ed Stevens, lovable bowling alley lawyer, has been snatched away and replaced by an evil robot hell-bent on destruction. Or should I say heck-bent? After all, we're talking about Ed.
What did he do?
Oh, no, I shouldn't. He's my boss.
I completely understand.
No, you're supposed to say screw that, tell me.
Screw that, tell me.
Okay, so Leon and I broke up, right? He sent me a ticket to Houston so we can get together, try and work things out. I'm all set to go when Ed pipes up, tells me not to.
Why?
Because you see, relationships you have to struggle with never work out in the end. So what's the work? Just plain work.
Interesting.
He must have hypnotized me or something because I didn't go. And now I got this letter from Leon telling me how terrible I am. And you know what? He's right. I've been with the guy for 3 years. How could I just throw it away like this?
Frankie.
Have you tried calling him?
Yeah, about 30 times. He's done with me. Wow. Why did I ever listen to Ed?
Oh, gee. Moving down to couple number 2. Now, Linda, we asked Jimmy for his favorite pizza topping. What do you say?
This is an easy one, because I've got to fight him on it every time.
Anchovies. How about it, Jimmy?
What can I say? I love my chovies!
Couple number 2 goes 100 points in the lead. Moving down to couple number 3, Stella. What's Warren's favorite pizza topping?
I might take candy from a baby.
Pepperoni.
What? No.
How am I supposed to know?
Mushrooms, you silly duck. You know this.
But we've never ordered.
Ah, enough of you, sweetie. You're in the doghouse tonight. No sugar for you tonight.
That's our game, kids. Couple number 2 gets a free appetizer of their choice. That's the game. Give it up for Linda and Jimmy!
That was so awesome. Oh, we'll be telling our kids about this one, huh?
When we need to have a chat.
What's wrong? Nobody saw us.
I think you and I have different interpretations of our night together.
What do you mean?
Well, you're coming on kind of strong.
Oh, all right. I'm sorry.
It's not your fault. I remember what it was like to be 18. I remember, my first time. Warren, I really like you. And what happened between us was great. But we're not a couple.
Wait, you breaking up with me?
We were never going out in the first place.
Stop, I can do whatever you want. I can be different.
You shouldn't have to. I'm sorry, Warren. I didn't mean to lead you on. I hope you'll forgive me. I gotta go.
Mr. Stevens, when you saw Mr. Herzog in that car, what did you think?
That I had to help him.
Why?
Well, I could see it hit his head, and there were flames coming out from the hood of the car. I thought it was dangerous to leave him in there.
So what did you do?
I tried opening the driver's side door, but it was jammed. And then I saw more flames, so I had to pull him out through the window. Unfortunately, he broke his thumb.
An accident.
Yes, an accident.
Can someone please tell me what the case is here? If Mr. Stevens had done something wrong, maybe there's a case, but what did he do wrong? Nothing.
Save it for the close, Counselor.
Sorry. Couldn't keep it in.
If Mr. Stevens had done something wrong, then there'd be a case. I've got to remember that. You testified that the door was jammed, is that right?
Yes.
If Mr. Stevens had done something wrong, then there'd be a case. I'm sorry, my memory's so bad. Was it jammed or locked?
I believe it was jammed.
Did you reach inside the door and check? We've got the police report here if you need to refresh your memory.
There was no time.
So if it was unlocked, then you could have opened the door, gotten Mr. Herzog out, and he probably wouldn't have had a broken thumb, right?
Like I say, I had to act quickly.
What was that thing again? See, I always forget. Right. If Mr. Stevens had done something wrong, then there'd be a case.
Enough with the theatrics, Mr. Fonseca.
Nothing further.
Okay, I'll see you tomorrow then.
You're angry.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are. You're being passive-aggressive. If you're angry, just tell me.
Okay, you want me to tell you? Yeah, I'm angry. How could you give Fonseca an opening like that? You set him up better than Abbott set up Costello.
I'm sorry. It was an honest mistake.
Oh, yeah, well, that honest mistake is going to cost me $10,000, which is going to make things more than a little awkward between the two of us, which is why I didn't want you on this case in the first place.
I was just trying to...
Yeah, well, I guess sometimes there's a difference between trying and helping.
That is so true.
What's that supposed to mean?
Nothing.
Nothing? Now who's being passive-aggressive?
It's nothing, Ed.
No, come on, Frankie. Let's have it.
Okay, you want to know why I screwed up today?
That's right.
I'm so upset about Leon, I can't even think straight.
What about Leon?
All he wanted was to give things one more chance, and I wouldn't let him. And now he is done with me for good, and I might just have made the biggest mistake of my life.
And you're blaming me?
No, not at all. Why would I blame you? You were just trying to help.
What you doing?
Dish duty.
Ah, that's good. But can we do that one more time, a little grumpier?
Huh.
Perfect. What's got you down?
I had a battle royale with Frankie. You know, she screwed up in court. I got a little angry. She turns around and blames it on me.
Because you ruined her love life.
She told you?
No, don't blame her. I pried it out of her. I'm very good at prying. I am a regular Richard Pryor.
Well, you know what? She's being ridiculous, okay? All I did was offer her a little advice. Just a little advice, okay? She didn't even have to take the advice, all right? I was just trying to help her. Turns around and bites me in the butt.
You were just trying to help.
Yes.
No.
What?
You weren't just trying to help. You gave her that advice because you don't want her to patch things up with Leon.
Why wouldn't I?
Because you kind of like her.
You think I'd do such a thing?
So you admit it? You kind of like her.
I didn't admit anything. I just said I wouldn't do such a thing.
No, maybe not consciously, no, but you kind of like her. And I will tell you another thing.
What?
You got good taste. Because Frankie is cute and funny and smart and sweet and she's not too screwed up to appreciate you. Sounds like the perfect package to me.
My cousin Jimmy once got a chestnut stuck in his ear.
Really?
Mayday, she's not responding to the chestnut in the ear story. Mayday. Now she's not responding to the fake walkie-talkie gag.
I was wondering if maybe we shouldn't just put the brakes on this thing.
What? Oh, that was a pretend Mayday. This is real Mayday.
I'm just... Right now, we're only in this toe deep.
Because of Ryan, right?
I gave your son detention. He hates me, and I really don't know what to do about it.
I'm glad you gave him a detention. He deserved it.
Yeah, but think about it from his side. I mean, first he loses his mom, and then he sees his dad kissing his principal.
What about my side? He's not the only one that lost something, you know? I like you, Molly.
I like you too.
But there are no buts. We'll figure it out with Ryan.
How?
I don't know. It's a process.
It's a process. Okay, we'll figure this out.
So you want to hear the chestnut story?
Not really.
What?
Of course I do.
Stella! I was worried. Mrs. McGreevy called from the bookstore. She said you never showed up for your interview. What happened?
Yeah, something came up.
What? What happened?
Can we talk about this later?
No, I want to talk about this right now.
Don't you mean right now, young lady?
What?
You've been mothering me ever since I got back. It's driving me nuts.
No, I'm not mothering you. I'm just...
You are, Carol. Which was great when I was 12 years old, but I'm not 12 years old anymore.
I'm simply trying to help you formulate a plan. What is so wrong with that?
I can make my own plans. I can run my own life.
I have yet to see any evidence of that.
Get out of my face.
Get out of my face. Are you sure you're not 12 anymore?
Frankie, I'm sorry. You and Leon, that was none of my business. I just should have kept my stupid advice to myself.
No, you shouldn't have.
No, don't say that. I was an idiot, and I am truly sorry. You know, I'm miserable about it.
All right.
Closing argument, Mr. Fonseca?
Be seated.
Your Honor, ladies and gentlemen, there's no dispute that on the night of the accident, Mr. Stevens had good intentions. But there's a limit to what good intentions can justify, especially in a court of law. You go see a doctor about a stuffy nose and he treats it by cutting it off, then who cares how good his intentions are? When Mr. Stevens got involved, he took on a very big responsibility, and with his reckless behavior, he failed to live up to that responsibility. This case is that simple. Thank you.
Ms. Hector.
Thank you, Your Honor. My first ever closing argument, and it may be my last. So I'm lucky I've got something very important to say. Ed Stevens is not a perfect guy. I know this from personal experience because he's my boss. But none of us are perfect. Except for you, sir. And you, ma'am. And, well, maybe not you. But what matters the most is that we try. When there's a person in need, we try to help. Or do we? How many times have you seen somebody pulled over on the side of the road and you just drove on by? Yeah, me too. Ed Stevens doesn't just drive by, Ed Stevens stops. Imperfect though he may be, he's the kind of guy who stops. Ladies and gentlemen, let's not punish him for that. Because if you do, he might stop stopping. And that would be a shame for all of us. Thank you.
I'll be at the Goat having dinner.
I'll be here on the couch disappointing you.
Goodbye.
See ya.
We should have been over by now. Oh, Stella.
I don't...
What? I can't hear you.
Turn it down.
Oh, Stella.
Hi.
I think this has been done.
Everything's been done.
And you got the song wrong. And say anything, it's Peter Gabriel.
I was just trying to make it my own.
When...
No, I know. I know I'm too young for you. I know you don't want to be my girlfriend. I know how ridiculous and absurd this is, but I can't help it. I have to do it.
Because I'm the only girl you ever slept with.
Because you're awesome.
I'm not awesome. I'm nothing.
To me, you're everything.
Got about an hour before Carol comes home.
An hour should suffice.
It's snowing out.
Ed, I want to pay you back for the money you lost. If you dock my paycheck $250 for the next 40 weeks, that'll be the full $10,000.
Forget it. It's okay.
No, I insist. It's my fault we lost the case. Oh, I forgot to factor in interest. Do you know the current interest rate?
Come with me
Where are we going?
for a little drive.
You're gonna bury me in the desert. Where are we going?
Hop in.
Okay.
Hold on, we're almost there.
But we haven't even left yet.
I know.
Ed?
Sit tight. Frankie,
Yeah?
that money I lost, it's just money. I'll survive, but you and Leon, that's your life. And I just, for whatever it's worth, I want you to know that I'm here for you. Anything you want, anything I can do.
That is so sweet. So, what are we...
Any second now.
Oh my God. Is it...
Yep.
Serpico?
At the Stucky Bowl Drive-In.
Thank you.
Oh my God.